Hi guys, welcome back. This past weekend I did a mini damage at Ulta, and this is the bag they gave me. I don't know why they gave me such a big bag, but this is what I got. Some of the stuff is from Ulta, some of it is from the drugstore, and some of it is from eBay or Amazon. Personally, I love watching haul videos because I like to see what other people are purchasing. Maybe I am going to be influenced by what they buy, what not to purchase. Before I start, I would like to include a little disclaimer. If you don't like to see hauls, you don't have to see it. You could just go on, end this video, go to something else. I know there's a lot of people that don't like these. You know you don't like these videos, why are you gonna watch them, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and start with my NYX products that I recently purchased. To start off, I bought this new NYX HD finishing powder, and it's translucent. They did have different shades, but I wanted to try this one because I did hear good things about it. Basically what I want to do is just put it over my foundation. Right now what I'm using is just my Maybelline Fit Me powder, which is this one right here. I like it, but I want to see how a translucent powder works. I did use the NARS, and I also had used the Makeup Forever HD, but I felt like it would leave like a white cast, so I'm gonna see how this one works. Another thing I got from NYX was this Ultra Pro Mania pigment in the color Penny. You could use this wet or dry. It is just optional. I like to use these with a little bit of finishing setting spray, or what is it called, setting spray. I just spray a little bit on the back of my hand, or on the back of any hard surface, like the lid of any of my compacts. And it's that one right there. I hope the camera picks it up. Like I said, this lighting is new, so if you're looking for anything inexpensive, like such as pigment, this is really good. It is the NYX Ultra Mania pigment in the color Penny. Another thing I got was the NYX Pore Filler. I do have large pores, generally around my nose and some on my cheeks. I really don't like to apply foundation without applying a pore filler, because you could it looks as if just the foundation just sinks into my pores. It's just like, look at me, I have pores. So I'm gonna try this one. I've heard good things about it, so I'll let you know how this one works. Next, I got this NYX Lip Primer. I got this one on my last haul, but I forgot to include it in there, so I just wanted to give my little input on it. I've tried it like once or twice. I don't see a purpose in this. It basically, what it does, supposedly it's supposed to be like a base. Like, you know how you put eyeshadow primer on your lids before you apply the eyeshadow, so the eyeshadow could adhere to it a little bit better. This is supposed to work the same way, but I don't see a purpose in it. It's I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it's this right here. It has a tint to it, so as I apply it on my lips, it leaves somewhat like if I just put foundation on my lips, and I don't like that. So I'm not very fond of it. I don't find myself reaching for it, so personally I don't like it. So I feel like that was just a waste. I had heard about these from What Will Lizzie Do, as well as I believe it was Amanda Ensing. She was talking about the new NYX brow products. Today I tried them on for the first time, and let me say I love them. They're not exactly dupes for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, but they are a great and affordable alternative. I got the eyebrow gel in the shade Espresso, and I also got the tinted brow mascara in black. Espresso, I felt like it would have been a little bit too light for me because I did recently dye my hair, so I thought it would be a little bit too brown. So these two combinations are just magnificent. For the tinted brow gel, it was $6.67 because I had a coupon code, and for the NYX eyebrow gel, it was $6.67 as well. So obviously for these two I paid like 13 something, as opposed to paying for the pomade, which is like $20 or $18. So this is a good alternative. You're obviously not going to get the same effect, but if you tweak with it, if you use the right brush and just enough product, as opposed to just overdoing it, you're going to get such a good outcome. So these are really good. I like them so far, and I'll keep you updated on these. Another thing I purchased at Ulta was this Rose Gold 12-piece natural eyeshadow palette. What I like about it is that the colors are separated. The top row is all shimmer, and the bottom row is all matte. So that's really good, because you don't want to be looking through it and just like, oh, which one's shimmer, which one's matte. This one separates everything, and it also comes with a little brush. This is a really good alternative to the Naked, I believe it's the Naked 3, the one with a lot of the rosy golds in it. Obviously it's not the same texture, it's not the same quality, but the color payoff is there. So if you're looking for something more cheaper, more On the affordable side, this is a good one. I finally got my hands on the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte 24-Hour Foundation. I have been looking for this one. I'm in the shade 107 Fresh Beige. I'm using that one today and I absolutely love it. I have only had to touch up once, and I applied this foundation around 8:30 in the morning, and right now it is, what time is it right now? Like 7:20. It's almost 7:30. The texture of it is almost like my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Pro, what is it? Fit Me Matte and Poreless. It's almost the same, so I have to work in sections because it does set quickly, and the finish of it is very matte, extremely matte. So you can leave it without powder or with powder. I just like to apply a little bit of powder on my T-zone because that is where I tend to get a little bit oily, obviously where my pores are. And I finally got another one of my Miss Manga Voluminous Mascara. This is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about this one. This is like my third one. They also came out with the blackest black. I think it's just a little bit, the packaging is a little bit darker than this one. I guess that one's more intense. I don't know. I like this one. This is the one I always get. This is my third one, and this is good. Following that, I also got some Wet n Wild things. I had heard good things about the Wet n Wild lipsticks. I think they're like 98 cents. So I finally got my hands on that. I got the shades Dark Wine and Black Orchid. It's these right here. Let me do a swatchy for you. I have no complaints so far. They're very creamy. They blend very well. So this one right here is Black Orchid. The one to, I believe this is your left. And the other one is Dark Wine. This one has a little bit more of pinks in it as opposed to this one. This one has more browns in it. But obviously this one doesn't dry matte, but if you did want it to go matte, you could just put a little like tissue, just a little bit of translucent powder or any powder, and there you go, matte lipstick. So something else I got at the drugstore was Wet n Wild brush. I only got one because I didn't have any more. So this is what the brush looks like. Nothing too fancy pantsy. It almost looks like my Sephora All-Over-Eyeshadow brush. I'm starting to notice that it does have a little bit of fallout, which is no bueno. I mean, it's only 99 cents. Obviously I'm not expecting to get no Sigma or matte quality in here, but I mean, this is just a basic brush to get shadow all over the eyelid, maybe even just a little bit on the brow bone. So this is a good brush if you're just starting with your collection for makeup. 99 cents, you cannot beat that. This is the Jordana Cat Eyeliner in Black Leather. I had never heard anything about this eyeliner. I had never seen any videos on it. Maybe there is videos, but I just haven't heard anything about them. It is your typical, it's not felt tip. It's like, it almost reminds you like, it reminds me of the NYX liquid liner. It's not the, I guess you could say it's a, can't spoken. I did notice, however, that in order for it to go as intense as like my Maybelline Line Stiletto or my Kat Von D tattoo liner, I do have to do 2 layers. So it's that one right there. I think it was like $2, so can't complain. It's a really good eyeliner. Obviously I do prefer felt tip because I feel like I have more control to do my wing and give my eyes little wings. It does reflect against light, so if you don't like that, what you could always do is just go over your eyeliner with a little bit of black shadow, and there you go, all done, matte eyeliner, I mean. Some other things I got were these color tattoo metal. I got them in the shade Creamy Beige and Barely Branded. I know these came out 20 gazillion years ago, but I barely got on the bandwagon. The one I have in use is the Creamy Beige. It looks like a very, very pretty taupey color. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a try, see if I like that one. And that is all I got at the drugstore. The last 2 things I purchased were online purchases. I had heard good things about lash applicators, and I was looking for some online, and I came across this one right here. It looks like a little transformer, but boy does it transform your eyelash applying game. You get your little tweezer looking things, get them from the base. They're so gentle that they do not tug on the lashes. They don't do anything. They're just so neat. So you get them like this. You apply your glue, and then to apply them, to actually put them on your eyelid or your lash line, they're so easy to get to the base. Before this, I was using regular tweezers, and I found it very hard. Like, I would put it in the center, and then when I was coming over here to the outer corner and the inner corner, they would either move, or I would get it too close where it was poking my eye. These have changed that so much, because once you begin to apply it, all the corner of the eyelash or all the sides, all the edges, they stick. You don't have to go back and stick another end, or I hope I'm making sense. I found this on Amazon. If I find the link to it, I'll go ahead and link it on the description bar down below, because it's so inexpensive. I pay like $3 for it. It does take a little longer time for it to get here because I think it's coming from China. We all know things that come from China take longer to get here, but that is the price you pay for getting something cheap online. So let's say you're doing a client's makeup or you're doing your own makeup. You already did your shadow, you already did everything else, but the last step is to apply mascara. It's happened to me many times where I do my eyeshadow looks bomb.com and then I apply mascara and there I go sweeping mascara all over my eyelid and my eyeshadow is ruined. This is supposed to help with that. I know it looks a little bit weird. And then it has like a little applicator in the bottom too. Not applicator, but kind of like a comb looking thing. You put this, so where the hole is at, you put it here, and then you begin to apply the mascara with your eyelashes obviously touching the little part. I don't know if you can see it, but there's like little ridges in between that's supposed to help you when putting the mascara on. And the same goes for the bottom. So you put this in the bottom and just begin to apply your mascara. I'm assuming these little ends are just to comb them through just in case they get too clumpy. I just thought I'd put it out there. Maybe somebody's interested in this, and I'll go ahead and link this as well just in case you're interested. Pretty much everything I bought, so that is my mini haul, mini Ulta haul and mini drugstore haul. Some of the products that I still have to use, I mean, if you do want to see a review, let me know. I can go ahead and make a review either on the rose gold palette. I could even make a tutorial, and this is so inexpensive that I just could not pass on this. If you want to see a full-on tutorial on how I do apply these two NYX products, the new brow products, I can go ahead and do that. But just let me know by putting a comment or liking this video. So I really hope you like this video, and if you do, don't forget to like it and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future videos. And yeah, that's about it. I don't think I need to say anything else, and until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.